Who has lived in Wesley Chapel for decades says they have had to shell out thousands of dollars after runoff from a new retirement community has caused massive flooding in their backyard and damage to their home. Queen City News reporter Sydney Heiberger spoke to the couple this afternoon and tells us they're not getting any relief.
The Mayhews say they've experienced 3 flooding events since the Crestwind retirement community opened just a few years ago. But they say nothing has compared to what they experienced this past weekend.
There's no way for this drain to handle it.
Rodney Mayhew and his wife have lived through Hurricane Hugo and more thunderstorms than they can count in their 34 years living in their Wesley Chapel home. But they say nothing comes close to the flooding that's happened since the Crestwind 55+ community was built right next door.
So when we have hard rains, which is very common, I call that normal for this region, the water no longer has an easy way to back up into a farm field that used to be there.
During Saturday's heavy rainfall, Rodney says water flowed down from Crestwind over the culvert near his home and into his backyard. So much water, it submerged and destroyed his HVAC system, water heater, and crawl space. You can still see the water line on the side of his home.
So far, I think we're at about almost $25,000. I think that they should pay for the damages that have happened to our home. This was no fault of ours.
Rodney says he and his wife have spoken to Crestwind's developers on multiple occasions, but he said they've told him that since they followed state construction guidelines, they weren't going to pay for the damages. But it's a fight this family says they're not giving up on.
We're closing in on retirement here. We expected to stay here. This issue threatens that, the way that I look at it.
We did reach out to Crestwind's developers, Coulter Homes, and did not get a response. In the meantime, the Mayhew says they have contacted the county and are considering legal action. Reporting in Wesley Chapel, Sydney Heiberger, Queen City News.